Alright, so the point of today's video is there's been a lot of issues with the Season 4 Reloaded update, and now since Season 5 came in, there's a new update, so that means I can help you guys get an FPS boost. So let's just head into it. So the first thing you want to do is you would probably want to close all your tabs. What we're going to try to do first to get you rolling is we're going to head into GeForce Experience, and you're going to head into drivers. Once you're into the drivers, check for updates, press check for updates, and then if it gives you a new driver update, you're going to just press yes. Just download the new driver update. Normally with this driver updates, it helps your PC run. Sometimes it doesn't, so just experiment. If you need to, you can roll back the drivers. It's not that hard. If you have this already installed, no problem. This is just a small FPS boost. This is very minimum for me. Next, what we're gonna go into is we're gonna go Windows and the R key. It's gonna give us this called this like run system here. What you're gonna type in here is you're gonna write temp. Okay, it's short form for temporary. You're gonna press OK. It's gonna give you a file that pops up, and in this file there should be a lot of stuff. Okay, think of this as like a cache file. Caches is just like files that are downloaded from the first time you open the app, and they're just unnecessary. That's just what I have. It's a shallow definition, but you get it. So then you're gonna click on one of these, just a single click. You're gonna press Control A. It's gonna highlight everything, and you're just gonna press delete. If this happens, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna press cancel, because it says file in use, and so you're just gonna press cancel. That's okay, because these things will stay in here. Next, you're just gonna exit out. You're gonna press the Windows R button again, and instead this time you're gonna put 2 percentage symbols, one at the back and one in the front, and you're gonna press enter. Now look, I have a whole bunch of files here. I didn't empty these, so you're gonna click on one. You're gonna go Control A, delete, and now if it pops this in now, okay? What you're gonna do for this one, you're gonna press this checkbox, do this for all current items. You're gonna press that, and then you're gonna press try again. Okay, so these are in use. I can't do much about this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press skip. All right, once you're done with that, for me, these are all still in use, but for you guys, for me, I had a whole bunch of other things, but I deleted that already just to test this out. I'm just gonna press X, and now press Windows and R key again, and you're gonna type in prefetch, just like so, prefetch. You're gonna press OK, and here we go. We have a whole bunch of other files. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna do the exact same thing we did to the other 2 files. You're gonna do this for all files, try again, and then skip. Okay, look at that, everything's gone. So press X, and now our next step to do is also included with this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the Windows button, or you could just go into your recycle bin that's right here, but this is another way. You go in recycle bin, and all your files are here. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna go right here, empty recycle bin, and you're gonna click that, and you're gonna press yes. And then do this for all current items, continue, and look at that, 1,400 gone. Some of these, I think I probably have a whole gigabyte of this. It's glitched right now, as you can see, there's nothing else here, but these files are already gone, so no problem with that, and you could just X this out. For our next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head into File Explorer. From File Explorer, we're gonna go into Documents. From Documents, we're gonna go into Call of Duty, then Players, and then from here, you're gonna look for the Options 3 COD 22 CST. You're gonna double click on that. It's gonna give you a notepad. If this doesn't pop up, just here, go here, and then you're gonna press Open With and Notepad. Then proceeding to scroll all the way down, you're gonna go look for renderer worker count. If you're too lazy to scroll all the way down, just press Control F, and then just type in renderer, and then just press down, and there you go. Our renderer worker count is basically the amount of cores your PC is gonna use. So here what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your total amount of cores. What I did was 8 because I have an 8-core CPU in my laptop. I use a laptop to game. To find your total cores, what you're gonna do is you're gonna press Control, Alt, and Delete. You're gonna pull up this menu, Task Manager. In Task Manager, you're gonna go into the Performance tab, and into the Performance tab, you're gonna see your total cores, which is mine is 8. Okay, so you're gonna go into the Notepad once again. You can close the Task Manager, and you're gonna look for your renderer worker count, and you're gonna change this number between the two brackets. Make sure it's between the two brackets into 8. Another thing is where it says enable the async compute for specific cases. Here's gonna show you guys false, but then I put it to false, so you guys should also do that. It gave me it's a very minor FPS boost, but you know what, the more FPS I could get, the better. Anyways, when you're done that, you're gonna go here in the left top corner, you're gonna press File, and then you're gonna go to Save. Press Save, and then you could press the X. With that, you are now done. So you could close the File Explorer and whatever else. Now, one more thing I have to mention is that let's say your game is continuously crashing, right? There you continuously get the dev errors and then the pop-up that tells you what they did wrong and whatnot, whatever. What you can do is you could go here, Options 3, Cod 22, CST, and the reason why it's crashing is probably because you guys tweak something. If it's not, then try this as well. You're gonna take this and you're just gonna press the delete button. Okay? Then once you finish deleting this file, it'll be gone. You could just press X, and then from here you can open COD. Wherever you guys have COD, I have mine in Battle.net. Here we are in Battle.net, and you're just gonna press play. That's literally it. Then you could get into Call of Duty, you're on the home screen, and then you just press X out. Then you could go back to your File Explorer and it'll be there, right here. It'll be right back, and it's gonna be set to default settings. And then from there, you can just put in the settings that I told you guys to put in. Our next settings is go here. Now, this I credit software and hardware solutions. So if I go into Nvidia's control panel, this is gonna pop up, all right? What you're gonna do first is you're gonna go to adjust image settings with preview. So now here, there's this 3 dots here. What you're gonna do is use my preference, emphasizing. Mine's at quality because I have a decent machine. It's an okay machine. It works. It works well. Okay, but if you have a really good budget type of machine, you're gonna take this scroll and you're gonna put it to performance. Okay, if you're not sure, just stick it in the middle. Okay, and if you know you just have a good machine, just go quality. It's not that hard. Once you finish that, apply, and then there you go. Okay, next we're going into manage 3D settings. So you guys could copy everything that I have here. It's not really that important, but I'll show you guys the really important stuff. Here, hold on. Low latency mode. So normally it's either set to off. Some of you guys might have the on setting, so you guys could put it on, but since I don't have the on setting, I have it to ultra. Do not keep it off. Now that we reached here, we're gonna look for OpenGL rendering GPU. This will be set to auto select. You don't want that. You want it to set to your GPU, meaning your graphics card. You want the rendering to take the renders from your graphics card. I'm not sure if that's how you would say it. I'm not really too advanced in this stuff. Next, you're gonna go into power management mode. You're gonna put prefer maximum performance, and then shader cache size, you're gonna change this to 100 gigabytes. Once you're done that, you could just copy the rest of these, and that's it. Then there should be an apply. You're gonna press apply, and then that's it. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into configure surround physics. The only thing we need to do here is, you see where it says processor? You're gonna click on this drop down menu, and you're gonna change it to your GPU itself. So as you can tell, I have an Nvidia GeForce RTX 3070 laptop GPU because I am on a laptop. You guys might have something different. It'll depend on what kind of GPU you guys have. I have a 3070, so that's what I'm using. And yeah, you're gonna press apply, and that's it. That's all you have to do in here. Once you're finished all that, you're gonna just go into here. You're gonna go into the power, and you're just gonna press restart. That way your machine will take in all of the information you just changed. Once you've restarted your machine, you're gonna just pop open COD, click onto your settings, and then you're gonna go into graphics. Now we're gonna go in-game graphics settings. Our display mode for display, you're gonna pick either full screen borderless or full screen exclusive. Now here, for your custom frame rate limit, what you're gonna do in here is you're gonna go custom, and then you're gonna go into your custom gameplay custom frame rate limit. You're gonna boost that all the way to 300. Your menu custom frame, you could put it to 100 or you could put it to 50. No, put it to 90. Yeah, put it to 90. And your out of focus custom frame rate limit, so if you're out of your tab, just put it to 50. You can restart your shader optimization after we finish all the settings, so do that later. Next, head to quality, and here you're gonna press, instead of any of the default settings they already gave you, so minimum, basic, balance, ultra, you're gonna press custom. You just have to scroll down on this, and then here I suggest using Nvidia DLSS. That's what I'm using. I've seen a lot of people use Fidelity FX CAS. Okay, you could use that. If you have a really high-end machine, use Intel XeSS. I'm using Nvidia DLSS. Okay, it just looks way better. Once you're done that, you could go into more. For your Nvidia DLSS preset, you're gonna press quality, and then for your Nvidia DLSS sharpness, you're gonna put 80. If you want to go higher, but remember, it's gonna take up your FPS. Next, for your video memory scale, I just put mine on 80 right now because it gave me a little bit of boost. I suggest keeping it on 90. I might change that to 90. And here's the rest of my settings. So just copy it if you want. So I put mine on high, 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 long, high, high. The bullet impact doesn't really impact your FPS, so you can put it on. Neither does the FPS persistent damage layer, so I put that on off because I didn't need it. Shader quality, you could keep it on high, but with the recent one, it doesn't look like cheese if you put it on medium, so you can put it on medium too. Your telestration, you could keep that off if you want. It just makes the road look more realistic and bumpy, so I put that on what's called all instead of just near. So that's what I did. On-demand texture streaming, I keep it to off. My streaming quality is normal. My volumetric quality is high. My deferred physics quality, I put it on high. The water quality, I put it on water cosmetics and water wetness. For your shadow map resolution, I put mine on ultra. The screen space shadows, I put it on high, ultra, both. For the particle lighting, you don't really need it, so you could turn it on normal or high. Don't put it on low. For your screen space reflections, put it on high. Statistic reflection quality, I put on high, and weather grid volume, I put it also on high. And then these ones you could keep it on. Let's say you're filming a I don't know, any type of video that you want, like kind of like a cinematography feel to it, you could put on depth of field, world motion blur, weapon motion blur. You can put on whatever you want really, but I don't suggest it because it just ruins the game and you won't be able to see players off in the distance and stuff like that. And you're just gonna press apply. Once that's done, you have the rest of your view. This is all personal preference really. I put my POV on 115 or 110, but a lot of people put it on 120, so you can do that, but I don't want to do that. Your ADS field of view is affected. Your weapon field of view is wide. Your third person field of view, if you like third person, I just put it on 90, which is like the highest, like the widest view. And vehicle field of view is wide as well. These ones I don't really care about. You could do whatever you want, and that's it. Here you could do whatever you want as well. It's all up to you. And here's for color customization. I use filter 2 and the world color filter. The rest is up to you. You can do whatever you want. These are my personal like preference, so based on how I like it. Also, I forgot to mention that there's another setting. If you go into the mouse and keyboard and mouse settings, and you'll see Nvidia Reflex low latency, you could just click on plus boost and then you're good to go, and then just press exit and then it'll automatically apply. And yeah, enjoy high FPS now. Bye.